Jackson, you've had quite a year, or like what, 6 months, a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit over 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah. So you, I can't get my mic right. Hang on. Am I right?
You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna leave it
Am I
alone.
good? Am I chilling?
You're good. Yeah.
Sweet.
So you've had crazy 6 months. You've had a little bit of your first taste of national television. Was it your first taste at national television?
Like of actual, yes. I did a reality show with like my mom when she was, I mean, this was back when I was like a really little kid. There was a show called The Private Lives of Nashville Wives
Oh,
like
I
a while
remember
back.
that.
And I think it was just one season, but I was like a kid on it. And it was, so technically that's my first time, but first time of it like being me, yes.
Yeah. That is so funny. How old were you when your mom did that show?
I want to say I was probably like 6.
You were little.
Maybe, yeah. I think I was 6. I was in like kindergarten or first grade.
We're gonna go
I
find
know that.
this.
Yeah, you can find them. You can find the pictures of me. It's funny.
That is so great. Yeah, I mean, you grew up in Nashville.
Yeah, I've actually lived in the same house my whole life. I've never moved. I think my dad got our house in 96 or 97, 95 maybe, somewhere in that range. And they have lived there since. And we've grown up in the same house. And I love it. They're thinking about maybe switching it up sometime soon.
Oh,
Now that my
yeah?
brother and I are grown up, just to get a new fresh thing. But at the same time, it's like crazy sentimental with our house because we have an
Every
insane
memory.
amount of all our memories at that house. So it's been amazing. It's something that I like telling people just because not many people can say they've never really moved. And
No.
it's I'm thankful for it. Like I'm excited to move when I do. I'd love to live in like as many cities as possible because I love traveling. But
Mhm.
for right now, like I'm super thankful that I get to say I've lived in the same house my whole life for sure.
Yeah, I think that's very cool. So you have two things that are really interesting, that you have lived in Nashville your whole life. Because I think there aren't, people don't realize that there are Nashville natives that also go into the music business, and that you've grown up in the same house. So cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I stumbled upon you, like probably a lot of people in the last few months, because of your time on American Idol.
Yeah.
But we gotta dig into American Idol.
Okay.
I have so many questions. But do you know what my number one question is?
What is it?
Do you think you know?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna ask you, and then you're gonna say, yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Why did you not make it past? I'm so mad.
I know. It comes down to where like it's kind of out of like my control at a certain point. I was super happy with my Hollywood Week performance. Like I thought it was a blast. I sang "Can't Take My Eyes Off You" by Lauryn Hill.
So
like
good.
One of my all-time favorite songs, and with the band was so much fun. And there were a lot of people at the Fisher Center at Belmont. I was
Which
like,
is so cool that it was at Belmont.
It was so fun. Like I had a blast on stage. I mean, definitely it's impossible to be not like a little nervous, but I was really just excited. And so I went out, did my thing, had fun with it, and I just didn't move forward. But it didn't have anything to do with like anything I had not done or lived up to. That was their decision, you know. But I got to look at it as a really cool experience and a great way to just meet a ton of artists. I got to sing in front of 3 of the biggest artists like ever.
Ever.
And Lionel Richie is
Lionel Richie. Are
like
you kidding me?
He's like one of the best ever. And so to get to even like be around him was amazing. Like he looked fake, like looking at him. I was like, is this guy's, he was friends with Michael Jackson. He done everything. So to get to perform in front of them was already like a blessing to get to do that. And so
I
got
incredible.
to look at it from a great perspective, that I was still thankful for that opportunity, even though I didn't get to move forward. I got to do a good amount of time to where I can still say I got a great experience and run out of it.
Well, you did. And the way you just answered that question is why all of us that got to see you for a very, very short amount of time on the show, you were still like, you took it and ran with it. And that's so cool that you've been so gracious and like humble about the whole experience.
Thank you.
The fact that you made it to Hollywood Week on American Idol is out of this world.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you realize that's a big accomplishment, right?
It was a really good time. It was a really cool door that opened that I've like never thought about doing one of the shows up until I was reached out to just through one of my videos that I posted back in like May, like last May. So almost coming up on a year. And I had somebody reach out to me through one of my videos, and I was like, is this real? Is this? Because you know how you can get DMs sometimes, and you're like, I don't know if this is legit. And so it was just like, hey, we'd love for you to audition. Really love your video. It was very kind, like remark on my singing, and I was like, hey, this might be a cool thing to just try, see what can come of it. And so I was like, let's do it. I've always loved watching American Idol and seeing the cool people that come from it. And so I was like, let's see what can come of it. And so I did the first audition in, I think it was like the beginning of June on a Zoom audition, and it went great. It was really fun. It was like, I was like, I had my guitar ready for the Zoom to join, and then it joins, and you're like, all right, I'm singing now. It's just like right into it. And
so weird that you did this on Zoom.
I did, yeah.
That's hard.
I thought it would be like a weird dynamic singing to a screen.
Yeah.
But I actually was fine with it, and it made me feel comfortable because I was in my own house. So it was still great to do it over Zoom. And then went to the next one, which was also a Zoom in like July, so like a month later. And it went great as well. And I had my dad do some of it with me, like just play with me. And so that was fun.
Wait, what'd you sing for these?
For these first ones, I did my own song, Malibu. I did Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, which is what I ended up singing for my audition. And I did, what was it? Don't Know Why by Norah Jones.
Ooh,
so those are like my
choice.
first three. And then I think the next one I switched the Norah Jones song to Easy by the Commodores and played like one on keyboard just so I could kind of show a little dynamics between the instruments. And it went really great, and I was really happy with them, and they told me they'd love to have me come do the in-person audition, and got super hype on the call, and it was great. And after, my dad was just like, let's do it, dude, this is gonna be fun. And so it was from literally July or August, whenever that final one was, till November was when I did all the things that I did on the show. So it was like a big like waiting, getting ready for it, because I was just looking forward to it. I was just excited. And then it was like a hurry up, like crazy. Like I've been waiting all this time, and then boom, it was like the quickest couple weeks ever. Just like went by like that.
So fast.
Because you're just doing stuff. You're doing interview, meeting this guy, then you're hanging over here, then they got you singing, doing rehearsals, and it was, I love all that. I love like the fast pacedness of just anything like that. So it was a good time. And to get to go to the Hollywood week was a lot of fun. And now look, because obviously people that went to that are still in the, like some of them are still in the show, and to get to see a lot of them that I was hanging out with go this far, it's cool to be like, dude, I was just hanging with him a couple months ago, and now he's killing it in front of the whole world, you know? So
we're recording this before the show ends.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have somebody in mind? No pressure.
I can genuinely say I love all of them. I got to at least talk to everybody that is still in it, and just some of the most like genuine people. And it's cool because you think like on TV, sometimes people are like playing a character or whatever, but they're all like cool people. And I had a good time hanging with a lot of them. But man, I don't know about any favorites. I really love all of them, but my boy Jordan is amazing. He's just got one of the most powerful voices ever, and it's still smooth. It's like it's such a powerful but smooth voice. And I know him personally. Like he's from Murfreesboro, and we have a lot of mutual friends, and I got to know him like after we auditioned and did all the stuff. And just a really down to earth, great dude with a super strong faith, and really cool guy. And then I also love Daniel Stallworth. I hung out with him probably the most out of everybody that's still in it during the Hollywood week, and he's just, again, unbelievable voice, great dude to be around, great energy about him, and also he's funny. And so just really cool dude that I got to hang out with. And love Braden as well. Braden's great. Brooks is killer. He's got super interesting, crazy tone.
So interesting.
It's just cool. It's like something I've never heard anybody that sounds like him.
No, me either.
So I think he's got an awesome voice.
I think every year, by the way, I think it's a great group of talent, but this year seems really exceptional.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think I thought about that when I thought, there are so many people like you who Hollywood week was so tough.
Yeah.
That there were a couple of times that I really was like out loud talking to Lionel on my TV. I was like, Are we sure about that one, Lionel? But I think you're right. Like, it's such a good group. So
Yeah. And everybody's got their own vibe. There's really not anyone that's like similar to anyone. Everyone's got their own thing. And then also Chris Tungseth, he's awesome.
Yeah.
And also just a super kind dude. My family and we all talked together a good bit. We were on the same audition day. He was like the very last audition of like everything.
Oh.
And so like I had already gone and he was like, dude, I'm still waiting. But we got done like late that night and I heard him sing before and I was like, dude, this guy's legit. So he was just a very kind guy as well. But I'm wishing all of them the best. They're all gonna kill it. And whoever wins that's still in it, they're going to go do great things. Whoever doesn't win, they're still going to go do great things, you know? So
it's such a launching pad regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, but walk us through, and then we're going to get to some of your music and stuff you're working on.
Totally.
But walk us through Hollywood Week a little bit, because to me, outside perspective, it looks extremely stressful. Long days, how does it work? You have rehearsals. How do you pick your song?
Yeah.
Give us the inside scoop.
Okay, so the Hollywood Week was actually like a few days right after like the auditions, at least for me, because I was on the final day of auditions. So like the Hollywood Week was technically the next week when I was on the back end of the last week. So I had like a couple day turnaround compared to like everybody else that was at the beginning of the week. They had like a little more time, but I was fine with that. I liked just going straight into it. And so Hollywood Week was a couple days after I had gotten the golden ticket. And it was all just everything moving so fast. And I was just pumped. I was like, this is going to be awesome. I got to do a raw, cool audition with my dad. He accompanied me in there. And then now I get to play with a band and really be in my element. And I love moving around on stage and dancing and doing all the things. So I was really excited for this one. And I had like 3 songs I was picking between. It was Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Lauryn Hill, Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel, or Daisies by Justin Bieber. And so I was picking between those 3. I was just thinking what I could like move around on stage and kind of get my groove on with it. And so I wanted to go with the Lauryn Hill one. And we rehearsed it the night I got done with my audition. So like at the end of that day. So I was pretty tired, but we still ran through it. And the arrangement they put together, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be fun. And so it was cool already imagining what it was gonna be like. And so in terms of the actual Hollywood Week days, it was like 2 full, like I'm talking full days. So I think we got there at 7 or 8 in the morning both days. And then what was so cool is that, so it was still at Belmont, the like Hollywood Week. And so they had a ton of the Belmont students come in to watch, and then a ton of like local people as well. So it was pretty packed, and it was definitely for a lot of people, like it was one of the biggest things I've ever played for. But like for people that hadn't played shows before, that was definitely a step up from the audition. And
oh gosh, I can imagine.
Yeah. But the energy in there was just so great. And so it was like the big hall area where we auditioned, they kind of cleared it out to where it was just seats and tables with whatever snacks, tea, everything you need. And then everyone's just hanging out in like a hub kind of area, kind of by the windows. And then they're just calling people one by one to go either do like a rehearsal or interview or whatever it is that they need you for. And I forget how many people were still there, but there were a good bit of people, and there was a lot of downtime to just talk and hang and people singing around. So like we got there early. I was on the second day. So the first day I literally just hung out with people, and the other people, they would get there, and I think they immediately rehearsed like in the morning, like pretty early. So they were singing probably at like 8 in the morning, 8:30 in the morning just to rehearse. And so they went and did that, while the other half, that was day 2 people, just hung out, did some interviews, but really just kind of hung around. And so I got to talk to almost everybody. And that was one of my favorite experiences that I get to say, like from the show, is that's how I got to know all these cool artists. And I probably followed like 100 of them that I now like keep up with on Instagram and TikTok or whatever. And it was so cool to see everybody's different vibes. Like, okay, this dude's amazing in his thing, and then this guy's really good in his soulful vibe, or this R&B, this pop, this country. there was such a diversity about everybody there to where it wasn't like, I can tell what he does. Like everybody had a cool swag about their persona and their vibe. And so there's a lot of hanging out, a lot of people singing in the corner, a lot of people singing worship songs, just hanging out in the lobby area. And it was a long day for the first day because I wasn't performing. And I think I did a couple interviews, but it was really just like sitting around all day. And it was freezing in there. It was like, there was a random week where it got cold in November. It was like 70s when I did my audition. 2 days later, it was like almost snowing. I think it was snowing when I was there. And like not anything crazy, but it was flurrying. And some reason they couldn't get like the lobby super warm. So it was just cold in there. But other than that, we were hanging out, had a great time. And then that day I kind of did not that much. So you still had to like stay and hang to wait on like any info or anything. So I was there till probably like 10:30 or 11 that night.
It is such a long day.
It was a long day, but looking like in hindsight now, I'm like, okay, that was a great day to meet and network and make new friends. And like all the people, because the next day I was more like focused, ready to roll, still talking to people, but I was more focused on my performance, while that day I kind of had like some like space to just meet people and make friends. And then the second day, it was like the same time, like 7 or 8 in the morning. Get there, do the rehearsal. Rehearsal was good. It was definitely like wake up. I got up early and I was in there and I was like, all right, I'm about to do this at 8 in the morning or something. So
because wait, I have to ask you this because this is such a short time that you've learned this song. So even if you knew the song, now you have your American Idol version.
Yes, exactly. Like, yeah, it's a little different than what the original one was. So.
And you have to sing it in front of Lionel, Carrie, and Luke.
Yeah.
No big deal.
I had like a day to like run through it just at my house. And because I love the song so much, I've listened to it a gazillion times. And I just kind of turned it into my own version. I kind of kept it a little like hers, but did my own thing with it. And so practiced it a little bit at my house. And then the rehearsal was a great, like, just get the knock the dust off and get the feel for it. And it went great. And I was just like, yeah, this is going to be great. This is going to be fun. And I still ran through it a couple of times, like just throughout the day in the corner, standing in the corner, running through my runs and stuff. But it was really fun. And I think I was the second to last group of the night. So that day was like pretty long as well. A lot of hanging out, a lot of talking, a lot of, I don't know, making some content, whatever it was, just hanging out. And it was really fun. And it got to the end and they called like our group together and I was like, all right, here we go. It's about to go down. And I had some of the people that I had talked to in my group. So it was fun. Did it like we were all kind of together. And after, like, you would sit kind of in the hallway after you had gone, you could literally see who was going like ahead of you. Like you were like lined up backstage to where like one person here, one person here, one person here. And they have like screens where you can watch and then you can hear through the whole speakers. And so it was cool to see like all the people in front of you that were going and you could be like, okay, that dude killed it. That was awesome. And it was just fun to see everybody that you had been hanging out with perform now.
Could you, at that point, did you know who had been cut and not cut ahead of you? So that's happening live.
Yeah. They would do it in like groups, I think of maybe like 10, 12 people, something like that.
So you're waiting on yours while all this is happening.
Yeah.
And after you sang, did you have any sense of how you felt it went? Did you feel like, yes, I've got this?
Yeah. So it was all in like my, I don't know, whatever, 8 to 10 people group. And I could see the couple people that went in front of me. And then like I went and I got out and I was like, let's go. That was awesome. And I got some great feedback from Carrie and she liked my like song choice as well. And it was really great. And I was excited about it. I was hoping that, make it through. I was like, I had some high hopes. I was really excited about it. And they did like some interviews after and I was like, yeah, it went great. And spirits were high. I was really excited and went back into like the hallway area where everyone had like already gone. So we were all hanging out, like telling each other how it went, what happened, how'd the song go, what the judges said. And we were just talking and then they brought us back in to like line up and then go back out on stage after we were like hanging backstage and seeing like the last few people perform. They brought us out and they were switching it up each time. It was like, if we say your name, move forward, and then sometimes the people that moved forward would go through, and then sometimes the people that they didn't call wouldn't.
So you had no
And
idea.
so like the first, I didn't know what they were gonna do. The first one that we could see like the group that went ahead of us and like watch it on the screen, which was kind of cool because you could see it like how it's gonna be portrayed on TV like before it is, and so it was like, this is kind of cool. And I just went into it going, I'm thankful no matter what. I mean, I did my best, so it's like if I don't make it through, it's out of my hands, it's out of my control. And so I went out there, definitely a little nervous, standing like lined up. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's about to happen? And so they said like the names. For mine, it was like they said the people that moved forward didn't make it through. So they said my name and a couple more people, and it was like, dang, but I got everybody that was in my group I had kind of been friends with, and so I was like, let's go, you're gonna kill it. Everyone was just so encouraging through it all, and kind of just went around saying good job to everybody, because then like there was no reason for me to stay. I was then like done.
Yeah.
And so said good job to everybody, and definitely a bummer, but it wasn't like, no, like I was bummed out, but I had to look at the light of it, that I just got to do this. Not I didn't make it. I just got to do this cool thing that hardly anybody gets to do. And so looked at it that way, went down and told my parents were obviously there listening, and so they loved my performance and got to go down and say I didn't make it, and it was still great. Super grateful for it. We did like one last interview all together, and it was a great like send off, and I said bye to like all my friends that I'd met, and really really positive like ending to my journey. It was very it was just a bright send off. I wasn't like devastated. It was a great environment to be around, because all the people that I'd worked with were so cool, that it was just a cool like, thank y'all so much for the opportunity, and cool last couple weeks, and hopefully we'll connect again. It was a great ending for sure.
I love your attitude about these things.
Thank you.
Because I'm a glass half full person, right? Experience in itself is so valuable. But I have to ask you, do you feel, okay, so let's just tell everybody who doesn't follow you. So your dad is Bryan White, Bryan with a Y.
Yes, with
and
the Y.
Bryan White, that's important because Bryan White is, if you're my age, I'm quite a bit older than you, we grew up with your dad and his music. Incredible singer, songwriter, artist. I mean, the Shania Twain song that it was just epic with him. I'm just going to say it that way. And your mom is an actress.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So you have a different life view than probably a lot of people that were on the show. Yeah. Because you have seen the highs and lows of this business.
Totally.
So do you think that helped you stay positive?
I think so, definitely. We looked at it like, also the first thing is like to just get back to like music in general. Neither of my parents like made me get into music. They kind of, sports were the big thing that I had been into my whole life, and I still am, but music kind of creeped into my life like heavily in high school, to where I really started enjoying everything. I'd always been around it because of my dad, but like actually enjoying creating, writing, singing in front of people was later in high school. And so because I grew to love it myself without being like forced or pushed into anything, it made me love it more. And so this was like then going over to the Idol stuff. Right when stuff started, we were like, we're going to look at this how it is. This is a great door that's opening right now. And however it goes, we're going to be happy with it, because it was a cool experience. And it's not the only thing that's going to happen. It's just one great milestone that's going to be in my path. But you can't look at it like this is the or whatever it's called.
The end all be all?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Like that's not it. It's just a cool time, cool couple weeks that I got to do, but it isn't anywhere close to the things that I'll do in my career. So it's cool to look at it that way.
Such a good...
And so it did help me to go into it with that attitude and that mindset, knowing this is going to be great. Whatever comes of it, but we're gonna keep rolling after it no matter what.
That's a really interesting just life perspective that a lot of people don't have, because you did grow up with the highs and lows
Yeah.
of this business. And I think it'd be really interesting to see that, from your perspective versus someone who comes to the show and hasn't had that. So it's cool
Totally.
to walk through that.
Yeah.
Okay, but you did American Idol, and this, to your point,
Yeah.
this is a part of your story. It's not your story.
Totally.
And I love it. So, but I think you have now taken it. You were already doing music, doing some videos. You were at Sanford. You said you were in a pop band at
Yes. Yeah.
Sanford.
I was in a pop and R&B band. We played a lot of like 70s, 80s pop stuff, some new stuff. And
Love
the
it.
band's name is Lakeshore.
Okay.
And they're still killing it. I love them. They're some of my like best friends now. And all of them are so insanely talented from everybody, the whole band, singers, everybody, musicians. And it was such a fun time because I've never been in like a band in general. That was the first time I've been in a band. And it was fun to share the stage with them. But I did that, ran Division I track at Sanford as well. And I did the 200 and 400, which were awesome. They're like the best events. I love doing them and definitely miss that. And I still run all the time just because I love it so much. And then I'm also in Sigma Chi from Sanford as well. So I filled my schedule up as about as much as it could have been.
Yeah, you did. That checks all of the college boxes.
Yeah.
And then you decided that it was time to pursue music full time.
Yep.
So now here you are living your music dreams. And what's the day-to-day like now?
Yeah, it's I like to say it's random. Say like every week can be kind of different, but it's so awesome. So I'm probably doing like 4 or 5 writing sessions a week, which is so much fun. I love writing with people and just creating with other talented people and just friends. Like when you're writing with your friends, it just feels so like freeing. That's what I was just doing before this, and we wrote an awesome song. And so I'm writing a few days a week, either doing a show on my own or with my dad, like on the weekends or whatever day it falls on the week. So probably doing like a show a week, maybe 2 if I have one and my dad has one.
Mm-hmm.
And then making content every day as anybody has to now. But I've grown to love it. It took me a long time to get into just the flowing of making content. And like now I just post my whole life. So it makes it so much easier. And I never really run out of like ideas because I'm just posting my life. I'm posting my music like mainly, but it's based around my life and my life has a lot of music in it. So it flows good, So
it's actually such a good, I'm just thinking about your content. I like following you. It's really fun. And you are very authentic.
Thank you.
So this makes sense. Like you're not trying to put on, this is Jackson the character.
Exactly.
You're really saying, this is my life. Welcome to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been fun finding my groove in content because it took me a long time to even enjoy it. And now I do. I love making either cover stuff, promoting my music, going on a run, I don't know, whatever it is. And so doing a lot of content, and I love hanging with my family as well. We're always doing something and run all the time. I work out a good bit, and I started this new year doing like core power. If you know what that is, it's like hot yoga workouts.
Oh yeah.
And it is amazing.
Hot yoga is
awesome.
amazing.
It's awesome. So I've loved doing that. And traveling a little bit depending on what the week is. Like I was just in New York this last week doing like kind of a music trip, just meeting up with some music friends. And so sporadic like trips here and there, whether I'm doing a show with my dad, but mixing songwriting, content, and doing shows pretty much every week. So.
And is there a new album coming? Do we have like a full album coming?
EP.
Ooh,
EP coming. Yes. I'm aiming for the July range. Awesome. I don't have a set date yet, but in this summer, 100%. Okay. And so
that's exciting.
I think it's going to be 6 songs, and I'm going to release like one more single. And it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for it. And I just put out a new single this past Friday called Peach in the City. And
I love it. It's so good.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you guys go download Peach in the City. It's great. And you wrote this one?
I did, yes. I wrote this with 2 of my friends, Grace West and Casey Timmer. And so I'll keep it to where the story isn't crazy long, but the basis around the story so you can understand what the title is. And so I went to New York City this past summer with my cousin. He's like a Broadway actor. And so he had just booked something, and so we were moving there. He was moving there for the summer to do rehearsals, and I was going with him to hang and kind of like last little thing before he's crazy busy all the time. And I think it was the first day we were there, maybe second day, we were walking around in the Upper East Side, and it's beautiful up there, and went into the flagship Ralph Lauren store that is, I'm telling you, it's probably it might be the coolest store in the whole country. It's amazing. And so we went in there, start looking around, seeing what, I don't know if we want to get anything. And it's just a cool store, even if you don't get anything. And so he's looking over here, and I get up to the top floor, which is like a new floor up there within that time that I had been there. And I get off the elevator, and this just amazing, beautiful girl like greets me when I get off the elevator, and her name is Brooke, and she was just so nice, and she had a Southern vibe about her, and she was from Georgia, and so I asked her where she's from, Georgia, and she was just extremely nice, helped me look for some cool stuff, and got to talking just about what I do, what she does. And
are you about to break all the girls' hearts on the internet? Are you about to tell us,
all their hearts?
Are you about to tell us you have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend, no.
Oh, okay, y'all can rest easy. I was getting worried where the story was going because I've listened to the song.
Yeah. No,
I was going to be happy for you, but there were like at least 10,000 girls that were going to be very sad.
Yeah. No, I'm single, guys. Yeah, and so she was just awesome, and I had a great time talking to her, and ended up getting a shirt, and I wear it because it's cool. It's so cool. Ralph Lauren stuff is just amazing. And so I had just left, and I was like, wow, she was awesome. She had a really cool vibe, and she was just so pretty. And so I went down to a coffee shop and kind of wrote down like just how I had just ran into this girl that worked at Ralph Lauren. And I was like, this could kind of be a cool story that I can turn it into. And so I called my parents just to see what they were up to for the day. And I was just talking. I was like, hey, I met this super cool girl at the Ralph Lauren store. And my dad was like, where's she from? That's awesome. And I was like, Georgia. And he was like, hey, you found a peach in the city, dude. Or he said something around that. So I was like, that's a cool, unique, random title. And so I went and kind of put that down.
And Dad didn't get a co-write?
I know, yeah. He produced the whole thing. So
all right, he's probably fine.
He gets all the credits with that. And so I had a writing session like the day I got back. And so the night before, I was just messing around with the stuff I'd written down with some melodies and general idea around the song. And I brought it in. I was like, guys, met this girl in New York City, and I want to write a song about it. And so I gave him the rundown, and we wrote it, and it was a super fun write. It came together like really quickly, and worked on it a little bit over the summer, and then just got busy with working on my other music. And then we picked it back up this fall, and it just came out. And it's one of my favorite things I've done because it's just a real story.
I love that it's a real story. Where is Brooke now? Does she still work at Ralph Lauren? Does she follow you on Instagram?
She does, yeah.
Is she going to watch this
follow
podcast?
each other. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she might see it. Yeah, she might see it.
Brooke, we're going to need you to weigh in with your side of the story.
But she's awesome, and she's been super helpful every time I've gone to the store because I've found something every time.
And does she know that the song is about her?
She does, yeah. She does know it's about her.
Did you tell her?
I didn't tell her, but she connected the dots and
this is epic. Because, sometimes we wonder if y'all write songs about real people.
Yeah.
Or if it's about like your favorite chicken salad sandwich.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But you wrote it about this girl.
Yeah.
I'm really going to have to make a trip to New York now and go to Ralph Lauren. We're all going to go check out. It's going to get really, really busy in there.
Yeah. She'll find you some cool clothes. She's awesome. So it was a really cool song to write about someone that I had met and really turned like a fun thing into a real story. So
I love it. And it's such a cool song.
Thank you.
I was very surprised. I'm bopping along to it the first time I hear it. It's so catchy from minute one.
Thank you so much.
But then it twists. Like when you get to the chorus, I was like, oh, I didn't expect that little change coming.
Yeah, there's like a mod.
It's cool.
Yeah, key change.
Yeah.
My dad's really good with that stuff, but I love writing stuff with key changes just because it's fun, and that's what a lot of like the 70s and 80s music that I listen to does. And we were messing with it in the studio already, like without it doing the key change, and you're like, hold on, we could take this to another level. And so we did that, and messed around with a key change, and it made it like way cooler than it would have been. And so give those credits to my dad on making it even cooler than it was.
That was a good call. Yeah, it's really cool because it's very unexpected.
Yeah.
And because you're in it. I can't wait for people to listen to it. Because you're listening and you're like, yeah, this is good. And then all of a sudden that first time I'm like, oh, wasn't expecting that. Then you're ready for it the next time and you're into it.
Exactly.
And it's so cool.
Exactly.
I love a good key change.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that was a good call.
And I just love the song because I love all of it, like the melody, everything. But because every single line in the song is like real. It's like I was up on the east side of NYC. It's like it literally explains it. It lays it out exactly how this was. And so it's fun for me to listen to it and go like, dang, that's actually real. Because I mean, I've written stuff about whatever that's just like a general girl out there, you know, not like a specific person. But this one was fun to write about a specific general idea.
What if you are the male Taylor Swift? You're just gonna write these songs. And
I don't know.
Y'all saw him here first.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That'd be awesome.
That. Yeah. I like it. I coined that. Just 10 years down the road.
We'll
I want
give her the
people
credits.
to know.
Give her the credits, guys.
Yeah. Okay. You are so fun to talk to. I'm so excited for people to get to know your music and your vibe, and it's so fun that the EP's coming.
Yep.
And you brought your guitar.
I did, yes.
I would love it if you...
It's just sitting here pretty.
It's just sitting here wanting to be played.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? You want to play us a song before we close it out?
I would love to play a song.
All right, let's do it.
I'm going to play you guys one of my more recent, not Peach in the City, but this one's called Malibu. And one of my favorite songs that I've written, I wrote this one with my dad actually and my friend Seth Hall. And I forget what I was doing. I think I was just home by myself right when I got back from school last year. And I've always loved Malibu. I've been there twice now. And it's just, it's another level of like peace. It's so cool. And wanted to write a song about how beautiful it was and how it like makes me feel and relate that into waiting on a girl that's going to give me that same feeling that Malibu does. And so it's like, when am I going to find you my Malibu? You know, so.
Oh gosh, are your DMs just blowing up every day?
I mean, I get a little bit of DMs. It's nothing crazy. I mean, a lot of my friends, more of my friends, like my guy friends, like, dude, this is sick. But
yeah,
you know, I'm thankful for everybody that likes my music. So this one is called Malibu.
All right, we're excited to hear it.
I'm sitting on a beach and my toes are in the white sand down. I'm ordering drinks for two. Should be sharing them with you. Are you in paradise like I am? Are you out here getting suntan? Will your wave crash into mine? Please let it be tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. My Malibu, ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, 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 ooh. When am I gonna find you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. The mountain meets the beachside, and I waited for you all night. I can feel your tide pulling. Girl, you couldn't leave me hanging. You wouldn't now. Are you putting flowers in your hair? Getting sun-kissed, oh, it ain't fair. It's Santa Monica calling you. Ooh, promise me you won't fall in love, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. My Malibu, ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, 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 oh. When am I gonna find you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. And oh, I know, oh, I know you're out there. I know you're out there, baby. Oh, I know, oh, I know I'll find you somewhere. I'll look anywhere. Ooh, 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 ooh. My Malibu, ooh, ooh. I don't know what I'm gonna do. When am I gonna find you? Oh, yeah. Ooh. All right, you gotta sing it with me now. My Malibu. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, when am I gonna find you? My Malibu. Yeah. Come on, killing it on the harmony. Let's go.
Oh, well,
That made that better 'cause
I'm
you hopped
here
in
if
at
you
the
need a
end.
little backup singer.
Let's go.
I love that song.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
that one's on Spotify?
That one's out everywhere.
Apple, everywhere.
All the
Everyone,
music,
go
everything.
get it.
Yes.
Also, I'm going to take a note from my girl, Chelsea Handler, who's been out there saying she's a new dating coach.
Oh, okay. All right.
And not that you need my help, but your DMs are going to blow up and you're not even going to know. So I'm going to have them send me their resumes.
Yeah.
I'm going to
send her your resumes, guys.
yes. I'm now your big sister.
Yes.
I'll take all of the girls that are going to say, how do I meet him?
Yeah.
And I'll go through them a little bit for you.
Okay. Thank you.
I got some good ones
You
in
got
mind.
me right. I know.
got you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
This has been so fun.
So much
You're the best. Looking forward to the new music.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking time to do this today.
Of course. Thanks for having me. This has been a blast. Thanks, Amanda.
Yeah. See y'all soon.
See y'all soon. Peace.
Sometimes a girl's gotta find her way on her own, free to roam and make mistakes.